Join us in this short documentary as we explore the life and art of Charlie Phillips, a photographer whose exceptional talent was only recognised later in his career. We discover his compelling images, from the vibrant essence of Italy's La Dolce Vita to capturing notable figures such as Muhammad Ali. Charlie's work has been exhibited in renowned venues such as the Tate Modern, and it transcends time, proving that societal approval does not define worth. Rather, it's the resilience and dedication to one's craft that leaves a lasting impact.
Who the fuck is Charlie Phillips? Before we got into photography, I never meant to be in photography, but I really wanted to be an opera singer, and I wanted to be a naval architecture, but during my lifetime, opportunities weren't open to me. It was during the epoch of the Cold War, and we used to have a lot of American GIs. He left a camera with my dad, and he pawned it out for about $10, and I'm self-taught. I'm not the perfect photographer, but I've made a lot of mistakes. But, some of my work is accepted.
What do you miss about Italy, Charlie?
The food, the Dolce Vita epoca, those days will never come back again. During that Dolce Vita epoch was one of the most interesting parts of my life, because I met so many people. I didn't know who they were at the time, but it's later on in life I found out who they were. And for some unknown reason, I found out that some people take a liking to me, One of the biggest days of my life was meeting Fellini, and he gave me an extra in La Satiricon. After that, I've made my base now in Milano, because it was short to take a train up to Cortina during the winter time, and that's where all the celebrities and the paparazzi are gonna used to join in. And I made friends with some of the Italian photographers, and all that. They accepted me. This is Mastrana, via Condotti. Yeah, that's where I used to hang around. He was supposed to prize, but I met him many a times after. I've done photographs for hell, and most of these photographs are destroyed now, because when I came back to England, nobody believed I took these photographs. Nobody believed that I had an exhibition in Cortina and Milano. I really take it. Most people can't believe I took it. And it wasn't until an American magazine who had to do an article about me. This is how I got a bit of fame. 50 years too late, it had to be an American magazine. As I said, some people just took a liking to me. And it was this fashion house in Piacenza who invited me to take the photograph, and it's become an iconic image over the years. They always say, shoot and ask questions after. I imagine myself as being a hunter, and you're being a prey, and I capture it. That's it. You let your emotion goes, but you capture an image. At the time. It was an experience working on the Fellini movie with Satiricon, because he's one of the directors I admire most because of his color keys. Working on films, looking on film sets, you can pick up a lot from the director's point of view. 3 directors I admire very much. The first one is Stanley Kubrick. He should have been a photographer, because I picked up a lot of tips from him, especially his image, the composition, I'm a Stanley Kubrick fanatic when it comes to composition, especially Doctor Strangelove or Do Million 2001. Yeah, David Lean as well for his composition. Yeah, when you see Lawrence of Arabia, that long shot it's mind blowing. It's mind blowing. For lighting now, yeah, I go to Sergio Eisenstein, especially for Battleship Potemkin and October, the lighting, and this is where I pick up. And you can see some of my image. I adopt some of the same principles in this lighting. Yeah. This is when Muhammad Ali came to Switzerland. Yeah, this is another one of my iconic shots. Muhammad Ali was the last frame on the film. This was in Switzerland. He was waiting to get his license back, so he had to fight in Switzerland for some money. The reason why this photograph is very important is because I thought it would open the doors for me. For some unknown reason, a lot of women like to photograph me. I don't know why, but she was a young protege, so I have to give my support. So I said, why not? And I was amazed with the result, and now it's in the National Portrait Gallery. Yeah. No, but as I said, the whole industry now has changed a lot because everybody is more open to art now. Yeah, art doesn't have to be in a gallery anymore. I hope she can break the barriers and come out there more often. And I hope they can, in the future, they can give her a space. Yeah, not just for Black History Month, but as proper space. Most of my best friends are women, funny enough. I don't know. I was growing up with, you can say, auntie figures, and maybe I can have a good relationship, yeah. And you've got to recognize them now. We can't be we got to get rid of the chauvinism that exists between men and women. There's still a Cold War, the battle of the sexes, and we've got to come to terms with that. And I'm saying you got to open the door. Boy, there's women doing a lot of things out there. People want to hear my story because they still don't think that people like us exist. We've been hidden away, we've been shunned. So this is why I, rent my own place out and do events for myself now. I'm stuck knocking on doors since 1973 after what I've been through, and it was a waste of time knocking on doors. So I've started to do things myself, whether publishing, writing, and giving talks and performance myself. Oh, that's one of the first. This one is one of the first carnival. Yeah, the dedicated mural of this photograph in Notting Gate to honor me. Sorry about the language, yeah, but sometimes you have to leave Jesus on the mantelpiece sometimes. Yeah. So that's it.